Hey, this is Street Level Spirituality coming at you with your April Astro-Tarot and all that funky stuff reading. I was thinking a lot this morning about just the trips that we get on in our heads about reality and stuff, and ultimately if you just make peace with the fact that you're just going to die anyway, it really doesn't matter, does it? So it's looking for some spirituality and some insight. Make peace with death, man. Like, look at it, face it, be with it. It's not that it's the now for you or the now for anyone in particular, but just that when we can live in life integrated with the reality of death, and then even better that we have an understanding of kind of what that's about, the better off we are, because we're not living in a fantasy. We're living in the presence of what actually is. And that level of integration can be really frightening for somebody who's used to mainstream society, because they're kind of living in a fantasy all the time of everything being fabulous. I'm a foodie, I'm fabulous, I wear the felt hat, I'm cool, you know, that kind of reality that you don't want to be in. So I thought we could talk a little bit about the astrology and all that stuff, but I also thought it would be really fun to go on a field trip.
It's the garden. Getting some herbs going here. It's my little house. This is it. This is where it all happens. This is the car. Yay! So we have a new moon coming up in Libra, and obviously that opposes Aries, the sign that we're in right now. Mercury is going into Aries also, so there's a lot of that polarity between Aries and Libra right now. Balance and initiative, fairness and individualism. We got Jupiter expanding Pluto. Basically, you know, there's the world events are going to be playing out, but my focus tends to be more on where you're coming from as a person, as an individual, and how we're responding to all this stuff. So, you know, I just basically am like, fuck everything, you know, and just threw baby out with the bathwater, just took the trash out on everything in my life. And, you know, fuck it, who cares, man? Life's short, man. What the hell are we doing here, dude? Right now we're gonna go on an adventure. And yeah, I remember being a kid, and we'd go play around in the canyons and stuff like that. We'd go have a good time and goof around, and I loved it. It was really fun. It was fun throwing dirt clods at each other and making hideouts and digging holes in the ground and all that stuff. And you know, I spent a lot of time in corporate America. I studied the human condition for a long time. It's all bullshit. It's all symbols. It's all status, and you're getting tricked if you think that's going to make you happy, you know. And even if you do succeed within that world, the people around you love you for the wrong reasons and are with you for the wrong reasons. So you'll never have that sense of fulfillment. So it's super important to just, you know, to find a way to be yourself within this mess. And this whole situation we're in right now is a great opportunity, because it really demonstrates that we don't need those systems to function. We don't need those systems to define who we are as people. And I think a lot of people are either, you know, kind of like questioning their reality because they've invested way too much in this system of ideas and things and buying and all that crap, and not enough in who they actually are and what makes them happy. And like I was saying, for myself, that's going on adventures. That's having a good time and eating well and gardening and having fun and being creative and just following whatever like sparks your spirit at any given moment, dude. And fuck anyone who says there's a problem with that, you know? All right, here we go, dude. We're doing it. We're out in nature. This is awesome. This is like some Huckleberry Finn shit. Let's go hide out. All right, dude, I think I found this spot, dude. We're gonna off-road it here a little bit. Let's go do some astrology in the bushes. Get down in the bushes here. See what we can find. let's just make sure this doesn't suck. Totally suck. So let's do some cards here. I'll shuffle on my leg. I'll attempt to shuffle my leg. How you guys doing, dude? Anyway, my mantra right now is just fucking cut from society, dude, while you can, dude. Get out, dude. You don't want to be living like that. Is it me or people fucking tripping, dude? Like, even a lot of these astrology and tarot videos I see on here, it's like everybody wants something, you know? Everybody wants to manifest something or create something or get the guy or get the car or get the stuff, and I'm like, what's he doing, dude? Come on, guys, wake up, dude. This is fucking, that's for crazy people. That's how you create a lot of suffering for yourself, is by imagining that you don't have something, in this constant feeling that you have to have something. So, I mean, it's kind of like The Secret, guys. Come on, wake up.
I went ahead and I laid out cards for each of you guys.
Yo, Aquarius. You ready for your 2020 April reading? Been hanging out in the bushes for like 9 months now, and I can hear some mechanical bird in the sky. I think they're looking for me. Anyway, so you're, God, this branch keeps poking me in the face. Your card for the month of April 2020 is the Two of Wands in reverse. It's this feeling that, your homecoming's not happening. Your opportunity to relish in your efforts isn't really occurring the way that you expected. You've done all the work. Where's the moment to really appreciate or embrace all those efforts? And I think for you, let's look at what's influencing it here. You have the Strength card in reverse, so this represents a lack of patience. So it sounds like you really want something a little bit more than it's being given naturally. So this is an indication that, like it's been said, is that time and space itself is the mastery of patience. So it gives us an opportunity to sit with and be within our natural state of being, our somatic self. And so it's an indication that you're not allowing something to a certain degree. Let's see what else is influencing it. Yeah, there's a lack of balance in the masculine and feminine principle. Yeah, exactly. You got the Two of Cups in reverse also. So, basically it's this masculine and feminine energy that's not balancing within the self. And so there becomes a lack of patience. We want something more than the polarity is giving. So, it's just a really good time to be in acceptance. It's a good time to be in nature. It's a good time to really just put all those wants and desires aside and explore what is, and just see if you can be cool with that. See if you can find peace within the lack of peace that we create in our own mind, and realize that these are intellectual pursuits that create suffering in our lives. So right now, as an example, I'm sitting in the bushes, and, most kids these days get kind of bored by nature and stuff like that. They're just like, dude, get that tree out of my face. Give me some TikTok, or I don't know, whatever the cool new app is. But, once you get out here, there's a knowing, there's an experience that feels very harmonious and beautiful. And it's not something that can be explained with words or any sort of intellectual phrases or anything like that. It's just something that's experiential. So we can find peace within what we have and not what we expect or want. So anyway, simple message for you guys this month. Cultivate patience. Patience. Whenever I have to work on my patience, I get excited about something. Maybe I'm baking, right? And then it's gonna take 45 minutes to cook. And then I can either sit in front of the oven with the light on for 45 minutes, or I can go play some video games or go garden a little bit. And then all of a sudden my alarm goes off 45 minutes later, and it's like I didn't even wait at all. So just finding other things to occupy your time and space, then the things that we're expecting or wanting things to be a certain way can help too. But anyway, find peace. Be cool. Later, dude.